Hi, today we are here to discuss about how to navigate to the specific page within the personal tab application. So before understanding that, first we need to understand how to create the deep link to navigate to personal tab application. So this is the documentation for that. I will refer this link in the video as well. So so this is the deep link format. I will explain the parameter wise. So for example, https:// teams.microsoft.com/l/entity, and then here we need to use the app ID from the admin center. So for example, once you upload your app package to Teams admin center under the manage apps, so it will generate a specific app ID. For third party apps, app ID and external ID will be the same, but for other cases, we need to consider app ID generated from here. So this app ID must be used here. And then we need to use the entity ID from the manifest. So for example, in the manifest, for the particular static tab, we give this entity ID. So we just need to copy that entity ID here, and the web URL will be whatever we give in the content URL, right? We can copy paste, we can copy the same web URL here. Even if you copy the your other uh, a sub page or some other page URL here, right? It cannot navigate to that specific page. So that's why we need to copy as a fallback URL from this manifest only for this particular static tab. And label will be can be any text. So using this piece of deep link, particular this part will help to navigate to the particular static tab. So particular static tab it will navigate. It will go, for example, this page in this using this deep link. But how to navigate to sub page or some other task page? There could be cases, right? Like for example, if you navigate to particular task page or some other approval, uh, so for particular record you want to navigate or you want to showcase the data. For those cases, in this deep link, we need to add this context parameter with the sub entity ID. So you can pass whatever the values you want to pass to identify that particular redirection. You can pass those values from this query string context subentity ID. So when user clicks on the deep link, it goes to that particular static tab. From that particular static tab, we usually write get context parameter, right? From the Teams JS library, we can use this app dot get context. So from this context, we can retrieve that past value. So once you get that context, right, usually it will have all these properties. So from these properties, page dot subpage ID. So whatever value you pass from this sub entity ID in the query string in this deep link, so that particular value will be shown under page dot subpage ID. So what you need to write to here is get the context. From the context, get the value of this page dot subpage ID value, get the value, and based on this value in your personal tab home page, you need to write the logic to navigate that particular page to different page, some task page or approval page, right? You need to write the logic for the redirection based on this page dot subpage ID. As we are passing subpage ID ID, it will be populated into the subpage ID value. So get that value and write the logic to redirect to that particular page. So this is how it should be implemented. Um, so this logic is for navigating from home page to required page within the personal tab application. So we don't have any other approach, other possible approach to implement other than this way. So pass this value, get the context from this our home page, and redirect accordingly. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.